Here's some variations that we find are incredibly helpful. Alright, close grip dumbbell press is the king. If a lot of you guys are getting wrist pain on the close grip bench press, switch over to this. It does wonders, makes you work each arm individually, and because of that you can really work on the issue that we talked about earlier. And it is just a wonderful exercise. And then you can see Kyle's got that grunt face going down. Alright, next up we got the good old dumbbell fly press. This one's really good. So this is not a complete fly, so you can go nice and heavy here. You're basically pushing it down like a close grip, and then you're flying out. And it's slightly the same, but there are differences here because you're still going to try for that fly and that squeeze at the top, and you're trying to focus on working that chest and not the tricep. A lot of the time exercises can be very similar, but a lot of it just comes down to mind-muscle connection and how you engage the muscle. Next up we got the Sven press. Be very careful when doing this. If you're clamping two plates together, we recommend just using a 10 or a 25 pound plate. Just plate, because this way you're not going to drop anything on your face. You're going to focus on clapping your hands together as hard as you can and pushing all the way up to the top, maintaining that squeeze, breathing, and really working on isolating your chest. Alright, now we have once again the single arm dumbbell press. Once again, do this if you want to work on those muscle imbalances. Try a variety of these exercises to get a great workout in.
In variation number 1, we have the single arm dumbbell press. You've got to try it out. It's actually a very simple exercise. You're just going to have both arms extended. You're going to bring one arm down and then alternate. And this is absolutely fantastic, especially if you have an imbalance. You can work on each individual pec at a time. Try it out. Next up, we've got kind of a funky name. We've got the squeeze and spread press. Now this has been introduced by Josh recently, and I've been loving it into my routine. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to go all the way up, squeeze, bring your arms nice and tight into a neutral grip, go all the way down, out to the side, and then press as you can see on the screen here. So try this one out.
Variation number 3, nice and simple, is going to be the fly press. The beauty of this, when you do a nice wide fly, is you're really getting that insertion point of the chest right close to the shoulder here, so you're going to engage that. Now with this, you can go a little heavier, not too heavy, not as heavy as you would for a press, kind of scrape the side, do a little miniature fly. So normally a fly you want to be nice and open, but here you're just going to do a little one, open neutral grip, nice and wide, open up that chest, and then press and squeeze on the way up. This one's fantastic. It's very similar to the squeeze and spread press, except the squeeze and spread press, you're actually squeezing on that negative. So just a little bit of a variant, but I really recommend it. It will help build a massive chest.
Let's jump right into the variations. Number 1, my personal favorite, is an eccentric push-up. Now, a lot of times when people can't do proper push-ups, they decide to do knee push-ups. Now, those are good, but the push-up is a full body exercise, okay? By taking out the lower body, it's obviously not full body and it's not going to be as effective. So this is my personal favorite as a regression if you can't do proper push-ups, okay? So setting up all of the tips I've said, control on the way down, 3, 2, 1, reset, and then up. 3, 2, 1, reset, and then up, okay? So eventually, you're gonna be able to do push-ups. You have to keep doing that over and over again, play around with tempo. You could do 5 seconds, but you're just getting used to supporting your body weight. And if you do these mixed with variation number 2, which is gonna be an incline push-up, it's gonna be amazing. And if you can't do push-ups, these are great regressions. So an incline push-up is pretty much taking any platform. You can start up super high. Let's start with this, for example. Same tips apply, everything engaged, bringing yourself all the way down, and then all the way up. Down, up, okay? And as you get better, you can start with a huge box. As you can see on the screen here, we're a little bit lower, and work your way to the ground. You'll have a push-up in no time, and these are just awesome variations. And next up, push-up variation number 3 is gonna be a close grip push-up, okay? So if you can do a lot of push-ups and they're super easy, and if you're just at home or something and you wanna switch it up and do close grip push-ups, these are amazing to target more triceps than chest. As you can see, my arms are nice and tight to my side, super close, nice and control. You know, even if you want a bit more of a challenge, you can do triangle push-ups. Those are awesome for triceps as well, and these are just great variations. Variation number 4, this is amazing if you want to target a bit more shoulders. This is the pike push-up. So as you can see, I'm kind of in a downward dog position, and this is basically just going to put more weight on your shoulders than anything, okay? Try these out, they're fantastic. You do a bunch of these and you guys will get great results, especially once again, working out from home. So give these a shot. And last but not least, here's a bit of a progression for you if you're like, hey, I can do hundreds and hundreds of push-ups with full range of motion, great quality. Try this out, okay? Even if you can't do 100, these are great. This is a great alternative. It's a clapping push-up. It's gonna help with explosiveness. It's gonna be more challenging. You're gonna feel like a freaking beast after. So give these a shot, okay? In variation number 1, we've got the dumbbell floor press. I know a lot of you may not have racks where you can put the pins at the very bottom, or you may not even have a barbell in general. So what we're gonna do is take 2 dumbbells, lay on the floor, place them upright, push them onto our quads, and then kick backwards. Be careful, you don't wanna hit your head on the floor, and then just same rules apply, push them all the way up, pause at the very bottom for a second, explode up, and increase that bench press. Alrighty, in variation number 2, we've got the close grip floor press. It's pretty simple. You're just gonna keep your elbows nice and tight, and simply put, this is gonna target the triceps more. You can do this with the barbell, or you can once again take the dumbbells, drag your triceps all the way down to your side, bringing it along the rib cage, pausing at the bottom, and then exploding up, and this will once again target the triceps more, and it's a fantastic movement.
Number 3, you're gonna do a wide grip floor press. I love this because I don't like wide grip. I actually bench fairly narrow. I'm pretty tall, I'm like 6'1", but I keep my pinkies right inside those rings. It's where I'm most comfortable. So if you're more of a close grip bencher, you can try to switch it up, maybe on the floor press where you can go a little wider, because you can't go all the way down where it'll really stress out that shoulder. If you have shoulder problems, that might be a problem for you. So here I can still go wide, I can still get the benefits. I'm stopped a little bit short from when my elbows hit the ground, but I can still kind of play around with a different pressing position, build that chest a little more, and the more you manipulate and change your pressing positions, the more it'll complement your bench. You want to try these variations such as floor press, close grip press, pin press, spottle press, all these great exercises. Definitely try them all, implement them, they're a ton of fun.